Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is how to get columns from a table or column data from a table. Let me answer. So what does this question actually mean? Let me manually show you first. So let me take you to one sample application where this table is available. So if I say place, okay, if I give the column name as place, all the column data that is Delhi, Pune, Bangalore, okay, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai should come, okay. This column data should come, Delhi, Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore, Mumbai should come. If I give the column header name as age, then all the column data that is 22, 25, 29, 31 should come like that. Okay, that is a requirement. Okay, that's what is the question is all about. Okay, don't get confused. How to get columns from a table means whatever the column name or column heading you give, that under that column heading, whatever the data is there, that you should retrieve. Okay, so how to do that? For that, we have to write the logic. Okay, so this is the logic that I have already written. So I'm going to practically demonstrate this logic for you in this session. Okay, this entire logic I'm going to demonstrate in this session. So let's switch to this Eclipse IDE where we have this sample Selenium automation code already written for opening the Chrome browser, for maximizing the browser window, and for opening the application URL in the browser. Once you open the application URL in the browser, okay, here is let's locate this particular table. Let's find this table. So for that, I'll right click somewhere, inspect, and here I'll select this option and then move my mouse so that entire table will get selected. So this is HTML code of the table and this is ID locator of the table. Copy this, come back here and write down driver dot find element by dot ID. Give the ID locator of the table. Put a semicolon over the mouse. So it will return you the web element. So just say table is equal to over the mouse and say create local variable. That's it. Done. Now you got the table. Now write down. Let's get all the headings of this table. Okay. The next step in this logic is after finding the table, after creating a web element for the table, the next step is we have to get all these table headings. Okay. How to get the table headings? Very simple. Driver dot find, not driver dot. Already we have located the table, right? I'll simply say table dot find elements. Okay. Under this table, HTML code, we are using this XPath expression to find the remaining part. Find elements, I'll say. I'll not say element, it's say elements. Here I have to give double slash th. Okay, if you see the HTML code here under the table, okay, double slash th. Th means table, 3 table headings will be there. Okay, and already we have located the table, and from the table we are locating these 3 table headings. Th, 3 table headings will come. Okay, put a semicolon for the mouse. Table dot find elements. Here I have to say by dot XPath. I forgot to mention by dot XPath. Okay, it's done. Now it will return you the list of web elements. Okay, so here I'll say table headings. Table headings over the mouse. So create local variable. Table headings. Done. Now for each and every table heading, each and every table heading is a web element. So web element heading colon. Like this, we have to write the logic colon table headings. Okay, done. Now for each and every table heading, here you do one thing, that is get the text of the heading dot get text. So table heading text will come and it will return in the form of string. So I'll say table heading text is equal to, okay. So now the next thing is for each and every retrieve table heading, I would like to store this into a list, okay, into one list. I'll create one list like this, list of string, I'll say, because these table headings are in the form of, when you are retrieving the table heading text, they are coming in the form of string. So I'll say list of string, table heading text, okay, is equal to new array list of string. Here give circular bracket and close. Oh, import this array list from Java. Okay. Now table heading, whatever the table heading text you got, right? Dot add. Use the in list. We have the add command, right? So this text you add it here. Okay. For each and every iteration, all this three table headings will be retrieved, and those three table headings will be added as the list elements to this list of string. Okay, table heading text list. Okay, done. After that is done, next is now you need to in which column. Okay, let's say which column data you want. Now you got all the table headings. So which table heading, okay, from which you want to get the data. Okay, here you want to get the column data from the name table heading, or you want to get the column data from the age table heading under the age table heading, or column data under the place table heading. What you want. So we have to provide that, right? Based on that, here I'll say string, instead of string uh, expected, or otherwise column column name I'll say otherwise. Okay, column name. What is the column name? You can give any name here, or you can collect this column name from the user also if you want. Okay, when you run the code, if you want to use that, I don't want to go there. Okay, but you can also do that. I am saying here I'll manually give the value, like whatever the column. For example, I want to get the column data from this place, so I'll give the column name as place. Now in this table headings text, I have retrieved all the column headings and stored that into the table headings text list of string, right? Into the list. In this list, what is the index of this place? So definitely this name will be at the 0th index, age will be at the index 1, place will be at the index 2, right? Place will be at the index 2. So how to get the index value? Index 2 will come, right? How to get that index 2? Simple. So we have to say in this list, what is the index of this place? Index of, there's a method known as index of, and you just give this column name here. That's it. Okay, it will give you the index value of this column. Okay, int column index. Column index is equal to whatever the index of this column is, what 2 is coming. Okay, we have found the index of this place. So now we can create an XPath expression using which we can get all the column data. Okay, with the help of this index and all, we can do that. So how to create that? Again, I'll say table. Table means this already, this part. Under the table, I'll find the elements. Okay, table dot find, table dot find elements, by dot XPath. Here we have to customize the XPath a bit. I'll tell you how. /td. Because if you go here, this is HTML code of the table. So table data is in the form of TD. You see TD. Okay. But which column? 1, 2, 3. There's a first column, second column, third column. If you give in XPath expressions square bracket 1, it will come here. It will take Kishore, it will take Manish. Okay. If you give 3 means it will take locations like so Delhi, Pune will be taken if you give 3. So here what I will do is I'll just write the logic in a better way. By dot XPath. Here I start the circular bracket where I have to provide the index of the XPath plus, okay, plus here I'll give the column index. But here column index will be 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, in case of list it is 0, 1, 2. So but here 0, 1, 2 means if you give 2 means it will take this one. Okay, in XPath it will take as age. 2 will be age in case of XPath, whereas 2 will be place in case of this list. So how to overcome that problem? I'll simply say plus 1. If the column index is 2, then it will become 3 in the XPath. Okay, third position. In XPath, we have to give the position, not index. Okay, so plus like this. Close it. That's it. Now you'll get all the column data. Okay. Whatever the column name you are giving here, if you are giving place means under the place, whatever the column data is there, that will all the places in that particular table under the place column header will be retrieved. Okay, and it will be retrieved in the form of list of elements. I'll say column data is equal to, for the most, it will give the list of elements as a return type. Now I'll simply write down, I would like to retrieve and print in the output console. Okay, for each and every web element, column column web element column column data Otherwise, here I'll say datas, column data I'll say. Now here I'll write down. So here I'll write down. I would like to print it out. Okay, so system.out.println column data dot. It is a web element, right? So dot get text. You get all the column data and print it. Finally, quit the browser. Okay, driver.quit. So here, before running the code, you can see that in the table, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai, 4 places are there. Those 4 places should be retrieved because we are giving the column name as place. Okay, so let's run this out. Right click run as Java application. You see all the 4 places, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai got printed in the output console. So hope guys you understood the logic for getting columns from a table. Okay, this is the logic for getting the columns or columns data from a table. Okay, so if you give a different name here, for example, in place of the place, if you give age, all the ages will come. Whatever the data that is column data that is there under the age heading, right? Table heading that will come. Okay, instead of places, ages will come. You see all the ages came 22, 25, 29, 31. Okay, done. So hope guys you understood how to write the logic now for this. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.